PodCastle, episode 703 for November 2nd, 2021. Tales from the Vaults. Super Baby Moms Group Saves the Day by Tina Connolly. Rated PG.
Hello everyone, and welcome to PodCastle. I'm Aidan Doyle, one of PodCastle's associate editors. I'm an Australian writer and editor, and the author of The Writer's Book of Doubt, an illustrated book of essays on how to deal with doubt and motivation for writers. I'm also one of the co-editors of Sword and Sonnet, a World Fantasy Award nominated book of short stories about battle poets. I've been a reader for PodCastle for over 5 years, and today's episode is one of my favourite PodCastle stories. It manages the difficult task of being funny, smart, and full of feels. PodCastle is proud to present Super Baby Mums Group Saves the Day, written by Tina Connolly, originally published in Unidentified Funny Objects 3, edited by Alex Schwartzman. It was previously published in PodCastle as episode 356 in March 2015. Tina Connolly's books include the Iron Skin and Seriously Wicked series, and the collection On the Eyeball Floor. She has been a finalist for the Hugo, Nebula, Norton, and World Fantasy Awards. She co-hosts SkatePod, runs Toasted Cake, and is at tinaconnolly.com. This is an ensemble cast story. Your narrators are CSE Cooney, Amal El-Matar, M.K. Hobson, Tina Connolly, LaShawn M. Wannick, Dave Thompson, Marguerite Kenner, and Anna Schwind. Enjoy the story.
Super Baby Moms Group Saves the Day by Tina Connolly.
From Steph Jones Tanaka, bilingual biologist at supermale.com, to Super Baby Moms at superdupergroups.com. Subject, intros. Hey, Super Moms! Here's the email group I mentioned to a couple of you at preschool today. Teacher Stacy said there are 4 of us families in the system right now at Little Darlings Preschool and shared your emails with me. Hope that's okay. I think we can learn from each other. Please go ahead and introduce yourself and your kids, and feel free to share a problem you're having right now. Chances are you're not alone. As for me, I have twin 4-year-olds, Isabel Coe and Beatrix I. Isabel has super strength and Beatrix has X-ray vision. Isabel is going through a hitting phase. Our front door has been obliterated twice. Beatrix knows all about sex from looking through the neighbors' walls. Apparently, the neighbors have way more fun than we do. I'm tempted to put both girls in a cement dome covered in foil until they're 20. Hope to hear from you all. Hugs, Steph. Live each day like the planet might explode tomorrow. Who knows, right?
From Zoe Wallace, Zoe Bowie at supermail.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Intros. Oh my god, Steph, thanks for starting this group. I have a boy, Rocket, who is 3, and we just had a new baby, Lilac, who is 5 months. Rocket was doing just fine up until the baby was born, and now... oh my god, I don't even know. Have any of you dealt with kids who won't stop stretching? Apparently he's been tying knots around the other children with his stretched out legs. I've tried bribing him with stickers, also with capes. Nothing. I cringe every time I pick him up from Little Darlings now. Teacher Stacy keeps talking to him about helping hands and human hands, but he just laughs and sticks out his tongue till it touches the other wall. Going crazy here, and we don't even know what Lilac's powers are yet. Dread finding out it's something like super boobs, because I will not be down with buying her a spandex leotard with holes cut out of it. Zoe, human hands are not stretchy hands. Wallace.
From Alicia Marquez, CEO Marquez at supermail.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com, Ray intros. Hello, Steph and Zoe. I have one daughter, Alexandra Maria, who's 3 and in Rocket's class. Forgive my bluntness, Zoe, but my daughter and I have had some serious talks already about Rocket's behavior. She knows that it is unacceptable to submit to his inappropriate elasticity, not just for herself, but as an example for other girls who may be too timid to speak up. I am glad you do not see it as a boys will be boys issue, as I find far too many mothers do. Unfortunately, not only is my daughter too shy to tell Rocket how she feels about his knots, her superpower is that of turning herself inaudible. We are hoping it will be accompanied by invisibility as well. Her grandmother has both talents. But so far, she remains a frustratingly symbolic metaphor for being both a woman and a woman of color in this world. Best, Alicia. Alt email ceo@marquez.com.
From Zoe Wallace, Zoe Bowie at supermail.com. To superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Intros. Oh God, Alicia, I'm so sorry. I swear we're working on it. Well, I will write more later. Rocket has me tied to chair. I'm pushing keyboard buttons with nose. Zoe, down with the patriarchy even when he's 3, Wallace.
From Tiffy Turner, Spandex Mom at supermail.com. To superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Intros. Hi, ladies. Sorry for the delay, but we just got back from getting Hadley a new skirt for flying practice. I am blessed with 3 amazingly super children over here. Hadley is our flyer. She just turned 7. Williamsburg is 4, and his talent is weather control. He's in the class with Steph's darling twins. And Dartmouth is 2 months old, and already showing signs of being clever with fire. She lit the candles on Hadley's birthday cake last week. Zoe, hang in there. I'm sure your baby will turn up with something eventually. All my super kids showed their talents by at least 3 months, but it generally is much later, as I'm sure you know from Rocket. Steph said we should each share a problem we're facing right now, but honestly, we have no problems. Life is, well, super. P.S. Does anyone know who the kid was who brought slugs to school last week? Apparently they escaped. Williamsburg found one in his snack container, and he was quite aggrieved. I wouldn't be so upset, only Williamsburg likes to carry a shaker of sea salt for his snack, and the slug died when it came into contact. Also, it was an antique snack container signed by Amazing Man. XOXO. Tiffy. Hadley is the most delightful student it's ever been my privilege to teach. Mrs. Stout, first grade teacher.
From Steph Jones Tanaka, bilingual biologist at supermail.com. To superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject, slugs. Ooh, sorry, Tiffy. The slugs were Beatrix's doing. She wanted to see what they would look like inside things, including, apparently, Williamsburg's lunchbox. We have confiscated the slugs and returned them to the yard. Thanks for your kind words on the girls. I've always thought Williamsburg was such a darling child, so nicely dressed, and he always asks me what I think of the weather. Now I understand why. Alicia, I understand your frustration, believe me. It's so hard raising girls in this world, especially girl supers. Mine don't need any help fighting their own battles, which is both good and bad when you're called in because Isabel punched the cubbies to smithereens, but I can well imagine your frustration. Zoe, hang in there too. Things will get better. My younger brother's talent is levitating others. Preschool was a nightmare. And grade school. And junior high, come to that. But it did get better. Now he has a good job with the Coast Guard hoisting drowning people out of the ocean and is super responsible. Hugs, Steph. Live each day like the planet might be wiped out by mutated giraffe flu tomorrow. Who knows, right?
From Zoe Wallace, Zoe Bowie at supermail.com. To superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Intros. Hi, Tiffany. Yes, I'm sure Lilac's talent will show up soon. We're not worried. By the way, I'm sure I'm just confused, but I thought you had 4 children? There's a teenage girl who's been picking up Williamsburg all summer, and I thought she said she was his big sister. Zoe, the baby ate holes in my brain, but maybe that's just her talent. Wallace.
From Tiffy Turner, Spandex Mom at supermail.com. To Super Baby Moms at superdupergroups.com. Intros. Hi, Zoe. It's Tiffy, actually, not Tiffany. Yes, our oldest Amherst is 14, but she's not a super, so I didn't mention her as I thought this list was about parenting our supers. Although sometimes I like to joke that she has the talent of driving us all insane. She suddenly refused to accompany Hadley to flying lessons, even though she's always loved it. She recently covered her entire room in foil, which, as a super myself, is hard not to take personally. And she used to spend all her time writing stories, which was at least harmless, but now she's switched over to the drums, which is driving us completely bananas. If anyone has any suggestions for stopping this, I'm all ears. Not literally, as my talent is calming, not shape-shifting. Steph, thank you. I always thought Williamsburg might have a second talent, for fashion, but his father doesn't like me to suggest that. Williamsburg designed my most recent super outfit, though. I mean, not that I'm currently fighting crime or anything, as I make sure to put my kids first. But you know how it is. Hard to give up the spandex, you know. Anyway, everyone always asks who the label is. XO Tiffy. Williamsburg has the best helping hands I have ever seen. Teacher Stacy.
From Zoe Wallace, Zoe Bowie at supermail.com. To superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Intros. Hi, Tiffy. It's Zoe, actually, not Zoe, but I realize it can be hard to find those strange characters on your keyboard if you're not used to French words. Zoe, Alt-Shift quotation mark, comma, E, Wallace.
From Steph Jones Tanaka, bilingual biologist at supermail.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject, checking in. Hey, supermoms! I just realized it's been a whole week since we last spoke. I'm sure you guys are just as busy as I am. I've been trying to start back into part-time work at my old lab, and it's a strain to find the time to do everything I used to do and work as well. Tiffy, I've been thinking about your difficulty with Amherst, and I wonder if she's feeling a little left out at not getting to go to flying practice and weather practice and fire practice herself, you know? It may not be her thing, but Teacher Stacy said she's looking for a teenage helper as we start into the summer class. Maybe a little responsibility and money would make her feel like she has a talent too. I know I'm glad to be back in the lab and not just be in my mommy role, as much as I love the girls. Just a thought. Smiley face. Hugs. Steph. Live each day like a genetically engineered dragon might fry the earth tomorrow. Who knows, right?
From Tiffy Turner, Spandex Mom at supermail.com. To Super Baby Moms at superdupergroups.com. Checking in. Thanks, Steph. I'll have her drop off her resume. Tiffy. Seriously, I would babysit that darling Dartmouth for free. Angie, Nanny.
From Steph Jones Tanaka, bilingual biologist at supermail.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject, new member. Hi again, Supermoms! I think we got off to a bit of a rocky start, but I still think there's a lot we can help each other with. I invited a new mother to join, as Teacher Stacy said this morning that a kid in the 3s class suddenly developed a talent. She said his family wasn't expecting it at all. How exciting! Hopefully she'll post later. Hope you all are doing well. Tiffy, I'm so excited to see Amherst helping out with the classes at school. Teacher Stacy said she's been telling stories to the kids and seems to be really enjoying herself. Isabel and Beatrix came home last week full of a long story she told them about a girl who transformed into a sparkly fire truck and flew to the moon with her sidekick Iceman to battle a bunch of fire monkeys or something. Very imaginative kiddo you've got there. Hugs, Steph. Live each day like a plague of super spiders might web everything tomorrow. Who knows, right?
From DeAndre Johnson, tiredmom@supermail.com, to superbabymoms@superdupergroups.com. Subject, help. Hi, I'm DeAndre. Steph invited me. My son, Denzel, suddenly discovered this weekend he could make water freeze. Frankly, we are all shocked around here as no one in our family ever has had this. I mean, ice cube sounds nice as it's summer and all, but it's downright shocking to turn on the shower and get icicles. And then I guess he froze some kid's tongue to his drink at school today. I'm already at my wit's end and hoping for suggestions. DeAndre, sent from my iPhone. Please excuse typos as I'm probably asleep.
From Zoe Wallace, zoebowie@supermail.com. To superbabymoms@superdupergroups.com. Help. Hi, DeAndre. Lots of empathy here, as that must have been shocking. We were prepared for a super, and it was still shocking the first time Rocket shot his arm across the room to grab a cookie out of Dad's hand. Of course, it's helpful if one or both parents are supers. His dad is able to make things briefly turn to jello. I know, that's what she said. But seriously, if you can turn a super tantrum into a pile of goo for 1 minute, it does work wonders. P.S. Don't feel too bad about the tongue freezing, as that was my son, and I'm sure he deserved it. Zoe, any day where my kid wasn't the worst is a good day. Wallace.
From Tiffy Turner, spandexmom@supermail.com. To superbabymoms@superdupergroups.com. Help. DeAndre, I'd be happy to have my son Williamsburg talk to him if you'd like. It can be helpful to have a well-behaved super around to show him the ropes. And I understand you about it being shocking. No one in my family was a super. And then suddenly I turned out to be super skilled at calming. And I was quite a late bloomer, as it didn't happen until after Amherst was born. Probably because I never needed it before. She had colic and was so fussy that something just clicked on. Honestly, that's why there's such a gap between Amherst and Hadley. I joined a league and helped subdue riots in heels and spandex for 7 years, before my husband pointed out it was time to have the other children we'd wanted to have. Tiffy. Hadley is the most talented super I've seen in years. Dr. Humphreys, flying teacher.
From Alicia Marquez, CEO Marquez @supermail.com, to superbabymoms@superdupergroups.com. Help. Hello, Deandra. I am glad that you have joined the group. Alexandra Maria told me all about the little boy at school today who kept putting ice cubes down her dress. She explained to me that it meant he liked her, but I explained that there are more appropriate ways of showing affection, and they all involve keeping one's hands to one's self. Believe me, Deandra and Zoe, I do empathize with the difficulties of socializing a boy to master appropriate and respectful behavior. But I was raised to speak my mind, and I feel that it would, in fact, be disrespectful of you two women if I did not alert you to the situation and show you that I have confidence that these situations will be ameliorated. Zoe, apparently Rocket is doing better about not tying his legs around Alexandra Maria's legs. However, he stretched himself up to the roof today and was dropping Cheerios on her head. Best, Alicia. Alt email ceo@marquez.com.
From Zoe Wallace, Zoe Bowie at supermail.com. 2. Superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject: Cheerios. Working on it. Zoe Cheerio Mom Wallace.
From Steph Jones Tanaka, bilingual biologist at supermail.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject: Another. Supermoms! Teacher Stacy told me another kid popped up with super talent today. This is really exciting. I mean, Stacy said they'd never had so many supers at once when it was just the original 4 families, and now 2 new supers in 1 week? I would say there's something in the water, but as I'm sure you all know, super ability is not a bug and is in fact passed genetically. I'm sure this is completely explicable by some latent recessive gene suddenly appearing. And then it's perfectly natural to have cluster groups form. A bunch of things happen at once, and it appears to be statistically significant, but in fact it's completely random distribution. Still, what are the odds? No, seriously, what are the odds? I think I may need to go down to Little Darling's preschool and take a look around. Hugs, Steph. Live each day like the earth might turn to jelly tomorrow. Who knows, right?
From Joseph Goldman, j.goldman at supermail.com. To superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject: Introducing ourselves. Hi, my son Isaiah is a student at Little Darling's preschool. Just now he explained to me very seriously that he has a hitherto unsuspected talent for swimming underwater and never needing to come up for air. In the face of my skepticism, he demonstrated in the bathtub. This seems harmless enough, albeit pruny. I am told that those of you on this email group face this sort of thing every day. Any thoughts? Sincerely, Joseph.
From Lindsay Morgan, lindsaybear at supermail.com. To superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject: Can you explain this, please? Hi, this is Lindsay, mom of Trooper in 4's class. Do you know what's going on with this superpowers thing? I thought this was just on TV, but Teacher Stacy says to contact you for help. I should mention that Trooper came home flying today. This is very disturbing. Can you tell me how to get rid of this? Trooper is on the ceiling fan again. I have to go. Lindsay.
From Felicia Kwiatkowski, Felicia K at supermail.com. To superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject: truck. You guys, I am freaked out. My daughter just turned herself into a truck. An honest-to-God Humvee. I mean, a little tiny one, conservation of mass and all that, but WTF holy BBQ. We have no problem with having a tiny super in the family, but I guess Carolina and I always thought if our kid developed a talent, it would be something we'd heard of, like invisibility or flying. WTF truck. Felicia.
From Steph Jones Tanaka, bilingual biologist at supermail.com. To superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject: Come to the preschool now. I think anyone who's not at work better get down here ASAP. Every single kid at this preschool is now a super. One kid is cloning himself, one kid is turning into a monkey, one kid is turning into a giant grilled cheese. I don't even know. Rocket has tied up Teacher Stacy with his legs, Zoe, and is using his hands to lift the other preschool helpers up onto the roof. Another girl is making walls of water around the roof, and Denzel is freezing them. Isabel is running around screaming, "Isabel, smash!" The road is torn up. Help! Live each day like the planet might turn into an orange and be eaten by Captain Giant Man tomorrow. Who knows, right?
From Zoe Wallace, Zoe Bowie at supermail.com. To superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Come to the preschool now! Steph, I'm here, but I can't see you through the cloud of squid ink. Can you whistle? My only talent is speed reading, and that's not doing me much. Also, if you see a stretched out limb, that would be my son. Oh my god, those are so not helping hands. Tiffy, I hate to say it, but I think we need your calming powers. Where are you? Zoe knows when to call for reinforcements. Wallace.
From Alicia Marquez, CEO Marquez at supermail.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject, new supers. I'm terribly sorry, but I am in the middle of a board meeting. I have asked my secretary to drive over on my behalf. She is a black belt and is also bringing Starbucks. I have texted Alexandra Maria to remind her that now would be a good time to form alliances with the other girl children, such as Isabel and Beatrix, in order to bring Rocket and Denzel and so on to justice. With the perspective that comes with distance, I am wondering, does it not seem peculiar that all these new supers started appearing just after Amherst started working there, and that some of their new powers may correspond to Amherst's highly fertile imagination? I would explore the possibility that Amherst is a super after all. I believe her talent is that of creating supers. Steph, as a biologist, is such a thing possible? Best, Alicia. Alt email ceo@marquez.com.
From Steph Jones Tanaka, bilingual biologist at supermail.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Ray, new supers. Not only possible, but highly likely. Beatrix has looked through the walls to the classroom and says that Amherst is huddled under the craft project table screaming, "Turn it off! Turn it off!" I'm currently watching Isabel smash our way in so I can try to talk Amherst down. It's possible she might be able to get through to the children. Tiffy, we need you now. Are you out of coverage or something? Do you have a bat signal? Look, if we get through today, we really need to all have bat signals, okay? It's not helicopter parenting, just good common sense. Live each day like a pack of cards might come to life and wipe us out in a game of war tomorrow. Who knows, right?
From Zoe Wallace, Zoe Bowie at supermail.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Come to the preschool now. Rocket found me, grabbed me, and retracted me onto the roof. I'm up here with a bunch of frightened and/or tantruming mini-supers and pissed off teacher Stacy. Not sure we'll be allowed to continue being little darlings, frankly. Can calm down Rocket, but not all these others. Oh, thank goodness. Woman in spandex with baby Bjorn must be Tiffy. Gonna have Rocket bring her up. Zoe, texting champion of the world. Wallace.
From Lindsay Morgan, Lindsay Bear at supermail.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject, can you explain this, please? Hi, I heard sirens and then logged on and found this. Drove right over, and I see you people have a lot of nerve. Can you explain what sort of devil magic you have sucked my child into? Tripper is a good kid, and now she's flying around and around the school like a tetherball. Oh, wait. Everything suddenly got real calm, and I feel really good about everything. This will all be all right, won't it? Lindsay.
From Alicia Marquez, CEO Marquez at supermail.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Ray, new supers. I'm out of the board meeting. What's the status? Did Tiffy make it? Best, Alicia. Alt email ceo@marquez.com.
From Zoe Wallace, Zoe Bowie at supermail.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject, update, everything okay. Don't worry, Alicia, it's all under control. Tiffy calmed everybody. I mean, everybody. And we all feel really good now. Rocket lowered everyone down from the roof, and I think he really had a breakthrough. He said, "Oh, these are my helping hands," as he put everyone gently on the sidewalk. Tiffy is in there with Amherst, who is in the hiccuping stage of crying. So is Tiffy. Zoe, rooftop, Wallace.
From Tiffy Turner, Spandex Mom at supermail.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject, thank you. Moms, thanks for all your help yesterday. I admit when Steph started this group, I didn't understand the point. I thought I had it all figured out. But now... When I got to Little Darlings yesterday, I saw Zoe up on the rooftop, helping control a bunch of frightened and inexperienced super kids. My Williamsburg said he was about to summon a flash flood to help get them off the roof, until Zoe talked him out of it. I calmed down the toddlers and then made a beeline for my poor Amherst. I found her sniffling with Steph, who was explaining to her very rationally about genetics and superpowers, and how none of this meant she was a bad person. She just needs to learn how to control it. It seemed to be sinking in. She might even unfoil her room. Alicia's secretary had lattes for everyone while we cleaned up the mess. Even our newest members, DeAndre and Felicia and Joseph, were helping, and they'd never encountered super tantrums before. It really does take a village. And as for me, I never realized that my own talent's appearance was due to my daughter. Tom and I must both have a recessive somewhere way back to produce Amherst, and baby Amherst needed me to calm her. Odds are my 3 younger kids probably owe their talents to Amherst too. Amherst and I are going to go away for a special girls' weekend. And then... I think I'm going to go back to being anti-riot girl again. While we were huddled under the table, Amherst told me a story about a mother minivan who could be anything she wanted to be. I think it might be time to do that. XO. Tiffy. I want Amherst to tell me the one about the glittery fire truck again. Hazel. 4.
From Steph Jones Tanaka, bilingual biologist at supermale.com, to superbabymoms at superdupergroups.com. Subject, new members. Hi, so very many super moms and dads. I've sent out invites to all the parents at Little Darlings, so we're about to get an influx of 40 new members or so. Maybe 80 if both parents join in. Don't be shy, new parents. We are all in this together. Teacher Stacy says she can't kick us all out, but that we'd better band together and be on the ball. I think with your help, we can do that. Hugs, Steph. Live each day like your children might destroy the preschool tomorrow. Who knows, right?
And welcome back. For many people, parenting serves as a competitive sport. If superpowers were involved, there would be even more pressure on children to perform. One of the most fun things about superhero stories is seeing how everyone's power interacts. I love how Tina's story explores this in family and school situations. And the message that things will go better if we can work together is always a timely one. That was our show for this week. On behalf of everyone at PodCastle, thanks for letting us share another story with you. Be sure to share this episode with your friends, reach out to us on social media. If you would like to keep up with all Escape Artist podcasts, head to patreon.com EA Podcast for more. PodCastle will be back next week with another tale. See you then.